Say hello.
Ah!
I'm gonna go ahead and close this though.
Last
probably isn't
time
taking up.
on Dragon Ball Z.
It's probably not taking up too much of my overall performance, but I'd rather have it closed than there. Anyway, last time on Dragon Ball Z, Roy met a new friend.
And I grappled him, therefore I'm gonna drag him with me.
You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
Let's go figure some shit out.
Yes. So,
Hold on, I gotta get the friggin' link.
As I recover
Copy.
from Ebola. Yeah.
Close that. There we go. Paste this to my friends so that they can see us be cringe if they want to.
Heck yeah. Well, last time, Roy caught gonorrhea and then failed with
died.
The DM said, it'll be fine. Just roll me a recovery save. I crit failed and got reduced to drained 3 and was one step away from dying. So
it's fine.
And then an NPC, and then we stole a small fortune worth of scrolls.
But surprisingly, only burned through like 2 of them.
You didn't actually steal a fortune's worth of scrolls.
Do you know how much 4th level scrolls cost?
Probably a lot. But you guys didn't steal scrolls. He just had them in his pocket, in his satchel.
I thought we stole them from the previous place.
Regardless.
Well, did you?
I assume we did. But...
Well, whatever.
I backpack Ex Machina them. No.
Backpack Ex Machina them?
Yeah. Sadly, I'm not a thaumaturge, so I can't actually do that. And I'm not high enough level to prescient planner fucking magic items. One day. One day. No.
Oh man, you cleared it all away. Thank God. I mean, I'm glad, but also sad because the stream didn't get to see it.
I mean, it was just Minecraft.
Yeah, pretty much.
What Wings did shall forever remain a mystery to everyone else, besides us 3.
Indeed. It was quite horrifying. I've already scheduled an appointment with a therapist.
As you should.
However. Well, after that shit show, I think we should get out of town for a while. Besides, I think I might know some people that can help you out. I mentioned this before, but I'm reminding you just because I feel like it's a thing that I'm compelled to do.
Yeah, why do you want to help him out with this?
No, not that. It's reminding him of the fact that I have some people that can help him. I'm reminding the audience through my characters, not
I
diegetic
feel compelled
conversation.
to help you because I was once cursed myself.
If you do have any leads, then I would be much obliged to join you, if you would allow me.
Does he look like he can sneak?
100% he can sneak.
Cool.
What are you talking about?
Can I fashion him a cloak?
If you want to take, like... Well, I guess...
While we're traveling?
Yeah. Do you want to go by boat? It would be fastest.
Probably. How much is that going to cost?
I mean, you could just try and sneak onto one, or you could pay for your ferry.
Or we could steal one.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure that's what that's the choice you want to make?
I mean, I don't think we're gonna get past a bosun in broad daylight.
All right.
So,
Well,
how much will a boat trip cost?
hmm.
So
Well, 2 tickets to North Korea, please.
What is the plan?
50 silver each, I'd say.
Okay.
That probably ain't
Okay.
nothing, but
Missing.
I'm trying to use other currencies
It's
besides
people's
gold.
money. So 5 gold.
I'm trying to
I'll
use
take off
other
the silver
friggin'
because I have silver on me, so I will get rid of 50 of
I
them.
thought like was it 5 was it 10 or 100 that silver makes up for gold?
It's 10.
Okay.
So 10 silver is a gold.
Okay.
And what was the conversion rate between fucking there's another unit of measurement, but I don't remember what it was. It's like for every 20 silver, it's 1 something.
Is there
Electrum. There we go.
Oh yeah,
Electrum.
Electrum, that's right.
It's like it's the one that you don't use because it's weird.
I think if I were to ever use it, I'd use it for like special occasions like magic items. You
Yeah.
need them to purchase very special magic items.
Yeah.
Nobody uses Electrum, but some people do.
Now
use
it's a
Platinum.
carryover from like second edition, I think, or something like that. Anywhoomst. Back when it's a carryover from trying to do the whole
Man, I should've
thing
gotten
that
food.
Britons did with like fucking pence and threepence being worth like 16, like 1/16 of another unit.
During the time that we were waiting for wings, I should have gotten food.
Ha!
Over
Rip.
those over 6
Hour.
hours we were waiting.
We were waiting for a whole 6 hours, but
Well, because we got into a call at like 1:30.
Well, I took a nap as soon as I got home, and that was like a half hour ish nap. Then I laid in bed for another half an hour, got up at like 11 o'clock my time, and then Slade called me like immediately.
Yeah. Well, it's because you went green, my guy.
Man sees me go green and immediately is like, I'm gonna call him.
Everyone offline. I sleep. I see someone goes green. Real shit. Anywho,
My cousin in the chat, he just came into the chat. Half hour? Ha! I slept for 4. Bro, why?
rip. Anywho,
There goes your entire day.
so we're on a boat. Do we get attacked by anything?
I'll roll a D100, and if it's over an 80, I'll just grab a random seafaring creature.
Hell yeah.
So,
Alright,
I
rolling
do
this.
trust you, but can you inform me a little bit on what your current plans are?
Oh, you guys are very lucky.
We rolled a 79. Damn.
No. It's
82.
like on the opposite end of the spectrum, actually.
A 1.
You guys I rolled an 18.
Nice.
All
Well, I look around. Is there any onlookers?
I mean, if you guys want to like hide away in a place, in like one of the cabins, because it is a multi-day trip, like 3 days to go from Almor to Velna.
Yes. What did you ask again?
What your fucking plans are?
Well, I'm friends with a organization that is well versed in the matters of magic. I was going to reach out to them for assistance with dealing with our undead problem, and also see if they had any information that could be useful to me. But if you're willing to help me on this, dealing with gestures broadly at everything, I'm sure they would also be willing to offer counsel for your condition as well. We're gonna have to stop in a town on the way, though. I don't like going there. I've had some dealings with them before, some customers. Whatever
I thought you were
keeps
gonna.
the.
I was thought for a second you were gonna talk about Mercateria.
No, we're gonna pass through my home, but we're not stopping for anything.
No.
Like, we have to go through Mercateria to get to Velna.
Yeah.
But like, sure, maybe if the boat stops to like refuel in, I don't know, magic oil or something, we can stop by just to make sure the place is still locked. But I'm not like hanging out, staying around.
I will
But-
roll a d20, well, a d100 for all 3 days for the 2 remaining days of travel.
Heck yeah.
You
roll the 100, we fight dragon.
You guys had a safe travel. Good job.
Damn it! I wanted to fight a white dragon.
68 and 76.
Damn. We'll have to roll again after we're done in Velna.
That other one was so close, though. So close to an 80.
Heck yeah.
Y'all almost had to fight a sea creature of some variety.
Sounds like fun.
Anyway.
Damn.
How do I want to state?
I mean,
I think it will
from
take,
an
like,
external perspective, Wings, you look like a human from an external perspective, do you not?
Yeah, you're fine. You guys are
As long
fine,
as my mask
basically.
that covers my face doesn't go down, then I look perfectly normal.
Yes.
They make a short stop in Mercateria to, like you said, refuel.
Yes. Whale oil.
Not whale oil, more like just regular
Tando.
oil.
Tando, based on the details of your setting, I would like for you to at some point play Dishonored for 5 minutes and look at the whales. That's what the whales in your universe look like to me.
Okay.
They are Lovecraftian fucking horrors. Anyways,
Why does it never make it the right size?
because fuck you. So, we're on the road again. Oh, I can't wait to get on the road again.
Can't wait to be on the road again. There we go. It never goes to a good size. Friggin' heck. There's this one tiny little black border on one side, and it's gonna bother me forever. That's the one
I'm
problem.
assuming you're not hiding a parka underneath all that. Looking at... What the fuck is your name again?
Vimultra.
What is your character's name? Vimultra. Right, Voltron. Cool.
Uh,
The question still stands. You don't happen to have any cold weather gear hidden away in your pockets, would you?
No, haven't really made my way up north all too much.
We're gonna have to stay a couple days in town to gather some supplies. It is not a comfortable trek.
I'll take your word for it.
I have a pretty regular client we might be able to stay with. I'm trying to insinuate to God that I have a client that is from one of the noble families. To not be in the poor district.
yeah, I know. Besides, it was part of your other character where you had, like, something to do with, friggin'...
Remember, I sold my shit to rich people.
Yeah, you did.
So...
It's part of your backstory, as well as you also had a guild card, right?
Yes.
You could go into any guild, basically.
Pretty much, yes.
So if plans don't work out there, you always have that, right?
Yes. Is that where you wanted me to go?
No, but that
Cool.
is a choice.
Cool. Now, God, which noble house am I friendly with? Maybe not necessarily actually friendly, but at least we're on, meh
Friendly
terms.
enough, I'd say probably. Let me look at my map of Velna.
I wouldn't say friendly. Who has bought things from me is what I'm getting at.
Well, any one of them technically could, but the ones who would do it for like defense reasons.
Not necessarily just for defense.
So like,
Just pick
yeah, I
whoever is
know,
the most
anybody-
narratively convenient.
The purple one.
I don't remember who that is.
It's the one that has their friggin'
House on the hill.
estate on that's on the top of the mountain, like on the side of the mountain.
Oh, hell
on the
yeah.
wall.
God, if I was still my 5e character, I'd be casting Mending the entire way up, just to make sure the place doesn't fall off the cliff face while we're there.
So this place is run down.
No.
They're a noble family. They have very good upkeep. Here, I can just give a drag and drop of the map for you in here.
A drag and drop.
A drag and drop.
Skibbity bop.
Skibbity yapum dada. Using Discord instead of the program that's designed for all this D&D stuff.
Heck yeah, gamer.
No, cool.
That there is
Yes.
Velna.
How much have the other guys actually used this?
I don't know.
Heck yeah.
I don't even think
We'll make-
I know. Actually, I do remember. The Emeraldos are the green one.
Man, I'd never guessed.
You would never have guessed such a interesting and crazy thing about them.
Indeed. Well, looking at the map, I would say, as civvies, I would say our only real way to get there would be to go through the middle class district, up into the noble district, up to the castle, and then walk around the mountain.
There's probably
the
there's
cliff face.
probably a way up there from
There's
the
an
noble
elevator.
estate.
Probably an elevator somewhere.
Probably.
Magic elevator.
Yes. Look, just keep your head down. Don't get involved in anything that you may see happening on the streets.
All right.
We don't want to get
You're
mixed
gonna
up
hate
in
this.
this place.
You're gonna hate me for this.
You
Heck
can't-
yeah.
I'm just now
Keep my
coming up
head
with the
down.
names
I'm
for the
not-
rest of them. So we have the Emeraldos, which are the green ones.
Mhm.
Then we have the Violetas.
I'm about to get Violenta.
The Azures.
The Lapis Lazuli. Ruby from Rooster Teeth.
Ruby. I think that's
And the
more. I
Topaziers.
guess it is a red. The Rottweilers. It's only funny because I mispronounced Rot. The Rottweilers.
Rottweilers.
That's so bad. That's such a dumb joke. It isn't even a
So-
joke. It's just something that made me laugh because of what I thought.
So are we gonna go up via the snowy wall or the obsidian wall?
Hmm. If you go along the obsidian, well, the
Like,
blackened wall.
where are we allowed to go up is the question.
Mm,
I'm assuming it's at one of the gatehouses.
probably, yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, to describe it, I guess, because Wings and you have never actually experienced the track, well, via descriptions. Throughout the days of travel, you slowly watch and feel as the warm-ish Greenlands. What's the word I'm looking for? Actually, not Greenlands.
Verdant fields.
Fields. No. Uh,
Grasslands. Plains.
plains. Plains. That's the one I'm looking for. The warmish plains of Almore's general area slowly transform from that into a cold and bitter wasteland.
Tundra.
That tundra is definitely what I'm looking for, but it's desolate.
A cold desert, effectively.
A very cold desert. There even appears to be, over time, snowfall.
Yep, gonna need a new jacket. Ah.
Yeah, it is very cold.
Didn't
You know of
have
any
enough
place
It
time.
down?
just occurred to me that the other party didn't actually prepare for cold weather.
You have to realize that the other party is also mostly animals
Yeah, but
with fur coats of their own.
Brad should have prepared.
He's from here. He's pretty much a Canadian. He walks around in a sweater and short shorts.
You're right. Bruh.
He's
Anyway.
a fucking himbo. His pure raging muscles keep him warm.
I know. Man, I love Brad as a character.
Indeed.
As you
Just getting off of the cold, just getting away from the water will be better. The humid air mixing with the frigid breeze makes this fucking unbearable.
You'll
see as his fucking
breathing-
beard and mustache start turning white.
yeah, breathing also starts to become a bit more of a hassle as like we just barely started experiencing this here where it's getting to a point that's it's so cold that when you try and breathe through your nose, it feels like your nose hairs are freezing. And when you try and breathe through your mouth, it starts to feel like you're choking and it will cause you to cough.
Heck yeah.
Very crisp.
Quite nippy out.
Do you happen to be
Chris.
familiar with the area? Maybe any shops in town?
I try to avoid this place. Most orders come by a carrier, not by direct meetings in person. However, I feel most of what we need can be acquired here. It's going to take just a little bit of time. We'll be out of here in 2 or 3 days. Just need to call in maybe a favor or two.
Seem to want to leave this place pretty soon. Got any background with this kind of thing?
Once you get there, you'll want to leave immediately as well.
As you slowly approach the actual city, before you stands a how tall is the wall? good probably 30-ish feet high.
10 meters.
10 meters, yeah.
I'd say probably more like 15 meters to make it imposing.
A very tall and imposing wall, yes. And stretching out in front of the water before you is a massive gate that spans the entire height.
Do you think you could scale that thing?
This place, look at the engineering. I fucking eye up and down the ballistas and the fucking guards. Not
And
without being
from
full
the
of holes by the time I get to the top.
from the large distance, you could see like ballistas and manned by like things of armor as well as specks of what could only be assumed to be humans.
By specs, he doesn't mean like that, like human bits. He means like people that are too far away
For you to
to
make out any distinct
resolve
features.
as a person.
Yeah.
I figured that out, but that's really what it sounded like at first.
Bits.
The walls are just sprinkled with people bits.
That'd be
Just
concerning.
people just violently exploding every once in a while. Just splatter.
That's fucking gruesome.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past this place. So
Honestly, yeah, no, I wouldn't put it against this place. I put it past this place.
no, I
either.
put it against them. I wouldn't put it past there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it
What
past them
happened in
either.
this place?
You'll see.
Okay.
The gate.
By the way, do the guards on the black wall? I'm assuming a lot of them are probably wearing some like purple insignia or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, before we enter this place, what's the rundown? Should we keep this on the down low? Try and keep out of the public's eye? Is there anything that could possibly be tying you back to this place, or?
No, not me. I keep your face covered though. They don't like mutants here. You'll notice a stark lack of non-humans.
Well, I don't much like it myself either, but it's kind of the situation that I've got to deal with.
Again, keep your head down. Once we get past the Port Authority, we'll be on our way.
What kind of sounds would the gate make as it opens, do you think?
Grinding, this creaking of the wooden gears that are lifting, the twisting
It's
of
shifting it to the
timbers.
side.
The gate to go to the side or goes up? Because I'm pretty sure this
Goes
is
to
probably
the
a portcullis.
I was thinking it would go to the sides.
Well, hold on. Is it holding back water, or is it like a gate that has like it's iron grating effectively? Because if it's a giant fucking door, the amount of force required to stop the river is insane.
I mean, I wasn't thinking that it goes stops the river. It goes like the river goes underneath it.
Okay. I mean, so it's doors that are on bearings that slide in and out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Still requires
again,
a lot of
lots of
manpower.
lots of like very deep roller noises. So like the grinding of stone and wood, creaking.
The
A
sound
lot of noise.
echoes throughout the mountainous valley that you find yourselves in now.
And also chunk, 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 chunk as counterweights that assist in holding it up to put less strain on the bearings so that people can actually move it with this fucking medieval technology. Probably hear that too.
Yeah. You're almost into the city. As the
Yes.
boat passes the the threshold of the wall. Trying to go into detail on something I haven't really described.
It's fine. The towering black edifice that is the walls of this place passed by as a looming shadow reveals the sun as we finally get through the gate. The air is more still as the giant walls that make up this place act as a natural an unnatural windbreak, protecting us from the gusts and gale of a mountain valley pass. There you go. Merry Christmas.
As you pass the threshold, you also begin to see the poor district. Lots of people in ragged clothing, some people even walking barefoot in the snow, as well as run-down houses as far as the eye can see. Another slightly less imposing wall stands between you and another part of the city.
Are there any kids running about that seem like impoverished and dirty?
Oh, most definitely. There are definitely kids. There are kids around running, trying to play in the muddy streets. Their feet bare and their clothes like a potato sack.
You'll see my character slips 2 rings onto one of his hands.
Not on both.
I'm wearing a fucking gauntlet on the other one.
True.
I guess technically it would be. Yeah, well, I get. We kind of did say there needed to be 1 ring on both hands, but
I mean, you could like.
I'll put 1 ring on my right hand and just say the other one is underneath the gauntlet. Yeah.
You'll see why soon enough, Wings.
I'd like to walk up to like one of the loner boys and like try.
Well, you guys are
first
still
we got to
on the
get
boat.
into. We still have to get off the boat and get,
Okay.
I have. This is probably like a ring, just a copper ring that I keep around just for situations like this. All right. So we come in to talk. Does anyone come to? Do we have to get past customs?
The other party had a way in because of Brad.
Yes. Present me with a challenge, fucker. I'll talk my way out of this.
State your business here.
Craftsman from out of town. I'm here on business with one of the royal families.
Which one?
I look over on the mountain top. I know those people. The Violettas.
The Violettas.
Been a while.
Hmm.
I'm here to work on one of their constructs. I raise my hand to show him the ring. And then he'll look over my shoulder and see mine.
Gotta say, mighty fine construct.
Make them myself. Should be easy work to simply repair cataract work.
Proceed.
I'll tilt my head to gesture for you to come with me, Wings.
And I'll just quickly walk behind you.
Once we're out of eyesight, I'm gonna pull my hood back up. Like, God, I fucking hate it here.
Oh yeah, speaking of hoods, over the 3 days of travel, you wanna roll me like a crafting check?
Sure. It's also magic, so I gotta roll Arcanas probably as well.
So I'll have you roll both. I need to pull up the DCs again. Did I save them? Because you sent them to me in our chat. Did I did not. Crap. I need to scroll up.
Just Google Pathfinder 2e DCs, and it should give you like the setting DCs stuff.
All right,
So
so you're
what level
expert
would you
in-
say? What level would you say the item is? Because that's what I need to roll against.
I would say it's probably an item that is either your level or higher, considering how powerful it is as an item.
Okay.
So we'll go. Can you roll me a DC 24?
Okay. I'm gonna quickly check to see if I get any circumstance bonuses to crafting. I think I might have from my background. Let me check. My background is. Where is it? Where the fuck is it?
I've decided the level for this item is an 8, level 8 item. So DC 24,
Let's
please.
see. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to find my fucking background. Hold on. Character, magic merchant. I get training crafting as well as.
Honestly, I should make it a harder. Should have actually made it an even higher level item, but because why not? You're good at crafting. It's not.
Look, I'm gonna fail this. You said 24?
Yeah, DC 24, please.
All right. I'm gonna roll lore mercantile. No. Crafting. Where the fuck is my crafting? Crafting. Let's go. Can I use the hero point?
Go ahead. You have your one. And not.
It's so annoying because hold on, I don't have a hero point. Let me.
Yeah,
Dang.
add one and then go ahead and use it. It's fine.
Okay. Reroll with hero point.
Hey!
Nat 20, 38.
Nat 20.
Shit.
And I will also make the Arcana a DC 24. So
Ah, Jesus.
I believe in you.
My Arcana's worse.
I still believe.
I don't. I roll a 4. I got one good roll.
All right. That's
Can the
fine.
nat 20
Yeah, your
make
nat
my
20
Arcana
helps
1
cover-
degree of
helps-
success higher?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Yay.
So, Wings, he just crafted you an item over the time, that you guys were traveling. He crafted you an item that's actually kind of broken in the system, I imagine.
Well, what it does is it makes it so that people can't identify you, and it makes you immune to divination magic.
And
Oh, okay.
once per day.
I don't think Paths Without Trace exist in this
Yeah,
system.
I don't think it does, but it is.
In 5e, Paths Without Trace just means that you are literally just you're pretty much just a Skyrim character. You can crouch in front of a merchant and just pickpocket them because you get a +10 to your stealth rolls. So you roll
I
a 5 and you
think
beat their
to make
their
it
DC.
more understandable for this version, I'll say it's like
We just
once
get like a
per
+1
day,
or +2.
you
You
get
can just make it a +1 item bonus to stealth.
I was gonna say like +5 circumstance bonus once per day.
I'd rather just a passive +1.
Yeah, I think a passive +1 to your stealth rolls is fine.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I'll have to make an item for us that gives us the that has the rule. I'll make it in
Yeah.
my game and then I'll just Control-C, Control-V. Just for now, just make sure that when we roll things, just give it a +1 item bonus to stealth.
Hell yeah.
So
Did you also make it like padded and stuff for the cold weather?
no. it's a cloak. It'll help with the cold because it's
It'll
a
help a
cloak
little
and that's
bit.
what cloaks do. But we need like thick clothes. We're getting into we're going cold places, my guy. Like this is Vahir territory.
You think this is
For wintertime, we
cold?
should definitely hit up a shop.
You think this place is cold? This area is cold? You should see what it's like up on the actual mountain. where you
What
guys
time
are
of day
gonna
is
be
it, God?
headed.
What time of day is it, God?
Mm,
How long? Like, what time of day do we actually get into the city?
I'd say you arrive early morning.
Ah, shit. Okay.
So kind of the coldest point that it's gonna be in the day.
Nice, too.
Anyway, why?
Well, because I was just gonna see like how expediently do I need to find lodging for the night?
Okay, so you guys got time.
I'm gonna see how it cold weather clothes cost because we're gonna
I
need
mean,
them.
you guys could have bought cold weather clothes in Mercateria. They probably have a thing being. They probably even had a shop dedicated specifically to like, which way you going? Towards Almor or towards Velna? Because
Okay, so
we got
winter
clothes for all
clothing.
occasions.
Winter clothing is 4 silver pieces. Winter clothing allows you to negate the damage from severe environmental cold and reduce the damage from extreme cold to that of severe cold.
Okay, so yeah, did you guys want to do it while you guys were in Mercateria or
Yeah,
when
probably.
you arrive in Velna? Probably when you were in Mercateria because you did not want to be feeling super cold
Yeah,
in the morning. Well,
And
when
I
you guys
imagine
Yeah,
they
yeah.
would probably up
reach
the
Velna.
prices around this area, as it is kind of a necessity at this point.
Are you even warm blooded?
Is he?
I don't know if he is.
That's a concern that we should
I
No,
am.
think
no, he is.
about.
He is. He is. He is. He is. I'm just memeing. He is.
uh,
I'm going
I'm like half
to.
and half, so I take some traits of one, take some traits of the other.
Yeah.
so just remove like
Uh,
5 or 10 gold from yourself, depending on who's doing what. But
I'll
depending
pay
on,
for it because I'm dragging him along with me,
and then
and I have
just
plenty of
add winter
silver.
clothes to yourselves.
Yes.
That way, you guys aren't actually cold.
There's some
The
fine
dragon
weather
in the other
clothes.
game doesn't need to worry about this.
No, she's immune to the cold.
Friggin' silver dragonborn.
Cringe. Hold on. I'm gonna modify my fucking what I'm bringing for today's adventure. I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring some extra. Do I want Tanglefoot bags for this? Nah, fuck Tanglefoot bags. I'm gonna bring some. I'm gonna bring some Peshpine grenades and some acid flasks and some fucking alchemist fire. Let's go! Peak terrorism. Fuck yeah!
Burn them
All right,
down. Murder the kids. Murder them all.
kill them all. Is there? Oh, Tando, can you clickety clack in your compendium and find type in rest, scroll to the bottom, and there should be rest for the night. Can you click that macro?
In my actions thing?
No, in the compendium.
I think just
Rest
oh.
rest for the night. Hit that macro. That'll make it so that it'll get rid of my previous temporary items so I can craft a new batch.
Uh.
So if you
Rest for
type
the
in
night
rest,
macro. There it is.
yeah, click that for me. Or drag it onto your bar and then click the associated number.
And then I'll just have you guys both rest. There. Temporary items removed. All spell slots restored.
Okay, there we
Do I
go.
need to do that with your Steel Defender?
No, because it doesn't have temporary shit of any
Okay.
sort. I just needed to do that so that I had my alchemical reagents back,
Okay.
so I could craft a new batch. All right, a bunch of bombs. Let's go. This is what I would have been carrying while we were traveling, since we got dark vision. All right, completed daily crafting. Bang. Cool. I'm a walking terrorist again. I brought just alchemist fire, acid splashes, and peshpine grenades.
Fair enough.
Those are that's Molotovs, fucking acid, and hand grenades. Heck yeah.
Alright, so where are you headed first?
Well, we're gonna need to probably like this is just a thing that's gonna take. I'm just saying like we're gonna be here for a day or two because my character is gonna have to like get like contact someone that knows about the local environment and find out about like, hey, what's the weather been like recently? Do you like go to a diviner and find out like what's the weather gonna be like for the next couple days? You know what I'm saying? Like prepping for the trip. I don't think there's any like interactions I need to perform necessarily. It's just like
Okay.
going to the associated people to know that our trek isn't going to be a fucking death sentence.
I think that all that stuff would be happening in the main, in the uh, average district.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
don't
you
know.
just follow me around.
Hold
While
on,
we're
I don't-
traveling, I'm going to ask, you into blood sports?
Blood sports.
There is a massive
You're-
coliseum here.
Yeah, you just hear a scream in the distance.
No, more like you hear a loud, loud cheers
No,
from the
I
coliseum.
I stay away from organized groups like that. That's not my kind of thing.
This is fair.
That is completely fair. Two of our other players had very different
Very different perspectives on that.
perspectives on that. Brad and Fenric are absolutely cheering for the blood.
Blood for the blood god!
Yay!
Go for the skull throne.
Blood for the blood god!
My face is my shield. How are you holding up in this weather?
My toes are cold. But
I don't
Your ears are cold, your tail is cold.
I don't remember whether or not Sorabel actually used the Hat of Disguise.
I mean,
this
she's an
trip.
elf. She's a half elf, so no, she's an elf. She doesn't.
No. As in, like, when they went to do their thing last session, they took they took Fenric's Hat of Disguise
Oh, nice.
so they could sneak in.
They didn't do it. Now the rat is exposed. Heck yeah.
So, I think.
Do I hear anything about like? Do I hear any rumors while we're traveling? Can I make a society?
What kind of rumors are you trying to hear about?
I'm not trying to. I'm saying, do we hear about any of maybe current events, things that have happened recently?
You hear a lot of people talking about how the less fortunate have been getting sick recently.
Okay, so there's not been like open conflict between renegades, no like weird processions of people through the streets.
While you guys were in the Port District, you probably did overhear what did I name him? Hold on.
And it's not like a wormy kind of sick, right?
No, not a wormy kind of sick, a very different kind of sick. Like just a
So like malnourished.
just a more basic kind of sickness that would spread throughout a much less fortunate place.
Plague! Plague!
Ah, jeez, it's the Black Death again.
Despite that, the church is actually doing things to help circumvent it. To a degree.
Should I do a sus check? I would like to do a sense motive on who? The entire church.
I mean, while you were there, you could probably also, while you were in the Poor District, you probably could see, like, clerics and priests actually going around to people.
Are they well dressed?
The clerics?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're more well dressed than the commoner. You hear, like, while you're in the Poor District, you do hear a convention or whatever I'm trying to think of from Garland. That's his name.
Garland.
A conversation.
Not a rally. That's what I'm looking. That's the word I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to rally more people in terms of trying to, change the way the city is going.
I'm gonna
Change
lean
the way that
over
the city
to
has been.
Voltron and pretty much say, "There's a lot going on in this town. Even if you want to get involved, I'd highly recommend against it. Just the whole place is gonna drag you down with it."
It's not really my goals at the moment. Maybe at some point in time, but I'd much prefer to stay out of the light at this time.
Those are the things that you hear as you travel throughout the city, as well as
Hmm.
the sounds of sickness, such as coughing. Yeah,
The sickness.
the sickness, getting down with the sickness.
Get up, get down. Get down with the sickness. Bruh.
About midday, I'll say, actually. You see up on the mountain where you can clearly see the main royal family's castle at. You see this area in which there appears to be like a like a what's the kind of word I'm looking for? It's similar to that of a plank on a ship that you would send prisoners off of.
A
Outlook.
a balcony? Like, is it there railings or is it designed for the walking off?
It's designed for the walking off.
I don't know. Distended platform.
All right, well. You see a person start walking across that way, and then, without hesitation, they jump.
Ah, shit.
And I'll say they land kind of right in front of you with a sickening crunch.
I raise my shield to reduce the damage from the splash.
Pensively, I immediately draw my daggers, not knowing what's going on.
Ah, God, just got these fucking clothes.
Roy,
I
would you
look
like
up-
to try and make a perception check about this person?
What's left of them?
They're still in one piece. Their body's just kind of broken.
I'd like to know where the fuck they came from.
They jumped off of.
Look up. I will make a percepti-sept. Am I sensing motive or can't really sense
You're doing an
motive on a
investigation of the body.
Percepti-sept. Where are my skills? They're bad. Where's my percepti-sept? Percept. Performance? No, I need attributes.
It's in attributes, yeah.
Yeah. Bang!
Wow,
I almost
you
got a
were
19.
just really bad at that. Well, it's not that hard of a thing to notice anyway. You see kind of like a leathery strap around their neck.
Can I go for a pulse to see if they're still alive or not?
They're definitely dead, sir. I apologize to tell you, they're most definitely dead.
Well, fuck.
I would like to make a crafting check on the strap or Arcana, whichever works better.
Recall
Recall knowledge.
if you want to, well, Arcana if you want to figure out what it is, and
I can use crafting for anything that's magical.
like, and I guess crafting if you want to recall knowledge about something similar.
Sorry, it is an item, is it not?
It is an item, yes.
I would like to introduce you to a feature that I have. Because it is specifically an item, let me find it. put this. How do I? There you go.
Crafter's appraisal. Your knowledge of items construction allows you to discern their magical effects as well. You can use crafting instead of a skill associated with magic tradition to identify magic on magic items. Oh, okay. So I guess crafting all across the way to
Yay! I have a
discern.
+1 over instead of Arcana. Yay! I have that in case I run into anything that uses occultism, nature, or divine magic, like the divine tradition. I have those so that I don't have to worry about that shit. Where the fuck is my shit? Skills, crafting, bang. I'm gonna roll a 2. Let's go! There was a 2 in there somewhere. It was a 20.
Nat 20 with your crafting again. Holy crap. All right.
It's the only thing I'm good at.
So, I will give you exactly what this item. I will tell you exactly what this item is. It's another color of command, but in a different form than what you're used to.
Oh, for shit's sake.
Because it's the same exact item, just instead of being a metal collar, it's a leather one. That's the only difference about this one in particular.
I would like to look at it and try and discern who, how, like, is there any identifiable marks on it somewhere? Is there a guild symbol? Is there a family symbol? Is there a crafter's signature on it somewhere?
Hmm.
Look, someone's got to go in the Black Book of Grudges.
I know. Huh.
I know who it isn't because this is a magic item.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
What's the craftsmanship?
It's very well made.
Oh, there's no way that something that's well made doesn't have an identifiable mark on it somewhere.
I'm
Do I
trying
have
to
to take it
think
off of them?
about
Do I have to
how-
take it off of them in order to find like a?
I mean,
like
I thought you
a-
kind of like as you were looking at it, you kind of took it off of them to really look at it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna like loot a dead corpse in the middle of the fucking day.
Is there anybody else around us?
There's a crowd, I guess. Like they're moving throughout the city.
Did they
As
seem
if
to
this
care
is
about you
perfectly
having
normal.
dropped- Oh, okay.
Because to them it kind of is.
Someone's probably gonna come collect this later. Sorry for them, it's not gonna be here. I'm gonna take it.
Alright.
I wipe any goopies left on it off. If there's
Alright.
any human bits.
It's a little bit stained with blood now.
I'll pocket it. It vanishes into the bag of holding, never to be found again.
And you're just on your merry way.
Oh, I'm gonna now be looking to make sure we're not being followed. Would you like to, other individual in my party? You probably have better perception than me.
Mild concern. And just like darts back and forth trying to see if
How
there's
is your
anybody
trained
around.
in perception a +9?
Because I'm level 7 and then +2 from train.
Oh, alright. Never mind.
That's how this works.
Can I make a perception roll to see if there are any eyes that are currently looking at us as we're
Sure.
like, making our way away from the body?
Go ahead. A 25.
A lot better than I could have done.
I will say that you can't tell if there's anybody following you.
Am I still defender make a percepticept?
I'm trying to say that there isn't anybody following you.
Fuck you, God.
What the fuck? That's your third nat 20 so far in the last like 20 minutes, dude. What the You've made like 7 or 8 rolls so far, and 3 of them have been fucking nat 20s.
Wait for combat to break out. That's gonna go away real fast.
Wait for tomorrow where this is gonna keep up though.
Oh yeah, no, this is just see. We were supposed to start a couple hours ago. My luck ramped up because it's getting closer to when I'm gonna fucking murder you guys tomorrow. So that's how this works. This is why I have my game after Tando, so that my DM luck starts kicking in before.
And mine runs out.
Very quick. Anyways, God. Do I spot the shady individual at the top of the tower, at the top of the mountain that's looking at us?
There is nobody strange looking at you.
No one behind a window on a balcony talking to a very buff individual?
He's not talking to him yet.
Oh, okay. Well, my Steel Defender is the one that would have saw them, if anything. So, my Steel
And he
Defender
can't
does
say
not...
anything. Your Steel Defender can't say anything to you, but he can gesture.
Yes.
Also, they weren't
That is
behind a window. They were on a balcony.
I know, I said I didn't know which one it was. They were up somewhere looking down.
But you do, like, sort of off in the distance, you do see some of your other old allies.
I don't.
Well, you see one of them at least.
Ooh.
Sorabel, because, like, she's not wearing a disguise at this point.
Ah, Jesus. Pull the cloak back up.
Yeah, you're making sure that you don't get recognized.
Assassin's Creed. Fucking Serpentine. Sorry, zig and zag and forth, back and forth between...
Serpentine!
I think we've had our fun for the day.
You call
Feel like we should. Fair point.
You call a man watching a man fall,
Ladder.
like, die in front of you fun?
Everybody just seems so unbothered by the whole thing. What is it with this town?
A very long story.
One that you probably don't want to hear. Because I don't have it.
I feel like it's about time we check in for the night. What time is it? God's just like, oh, it's been like 2 hours since you got here. Fuck!
No, I said midday was when you guys were in the, like, main part of the city.
Yeah.
So that was... The execution was probably shortly after that. So yeah, now would be a good time for you to be finding your lodging.
Yes. So I guess we should go to one of the gatehouses and talk our way in to go up. It's like,
Yeah, likely.
I don't know how else they get visitors.
They don't.
That's fine. I make weapons. Do I have to make a crafting check to convince them?
I'm here to play repairman. Okay.
I am here to speak to individual that make your things go pew.
Can we both just walk in carrying a ladder?
That would work, actually. You know, like, can we just, like, put on, like, white jumpsuits with, like, a measuring... Like, we both have a measuring tape on our hip, and we just carry a ladder.
We are here to do repairs, yes. Very good with hammer, yes, yes.
I'm here to repair thing.
I have a literal jacket full of tools. How are you gonna stop us, God? You think you can beat the almighty Latter?
I'm not gonna stop you.
I
They'll
hear
just be
rich
like-
person up on the
They'll
hill
see
has
you and
a...
be like, "Oh, it must be the
Diamond
repair crew that they asked for." And then,
Yeah, we're
like,
here to work on the
just let you
ballistas. They don't even ask why we have a ladder. We get up to the top of the spiral staircase. Somehow the ladder, we just bend it in the middle as we go up. No, like I break it in half and we carry it up in two pieces. We get to the top and then just we're carrying the two pieces down the ramparts and like, oh yeah, it's the construction guys. We get outside of the Violetta fucking household. We just throw them off the edge. It just brushes a fucking peasant.
Oh! You hear from down the mountain.
Oops.
The guards start laughing. Oh, that's a good one. We like you guys. And then I use the shave and a haircut rhythm as I knock on the door. Doot, 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 doot.
Hello.
Ah,
You
you
are
fucked up. You're
greeted
supposed
by
to go.
a decently well-built and armed guardsman.
Is Garth in?
My master is in, yes. State your business.
Roy Farragon.
Hmm.
I'm here to have a face-to-face meeting. You should
Hold
recognize
on.
the name.
Let me go find him.
If you need my card, I throw the fucking thing after him.
He closes the door before your card gets in.
Just
Damn.
bounces up the door.
It pings
It
against the
embed-
door.
it embeds itself. It was actually had a metal rim around it. It's a fucking like shuriken, effectively. Literally everything I touch is a weapon now.
They leave you standing out there for a couple minutes, and then the guard comes back to the door, but this time with a older
Shotgun.
older
Oh,
fellow. Maybe late 40s. He's got a gut, wearing a purple suit jacket.
Some hospitality you got there, leaving your guests out in the cold.
I apologize for him.
Can't be too careful. As the head of the guard, it's good to see you, old
Yes.
friend.
Good to see you again
Reach
as
out
well.
to handshake.
Come on inside. You're out of this cold. It's going to be a frigid one tonight.
I can tell. I look over at the mountain. You see a fucking cloud rolling over the top of it.
What brings you here? As they like close the door in, you guys start walking through the hallway. What brings you here, my fellow?
Passing through, doing some research. I'll just ask him. How's the Shamshir serving you?
It's working
Quite an
quite
interesting
well.
ask to make.
What's a Shamshir?
Is he? It's a curved sword.
Oh. It's hasn't seen use, but it's held its edge this whole time.
I'd hope. A little bit of magic will do that to these two things. Where is he keeping it? Is he carrying it, or is it just like on a fucking desk somewhere
You
as a
can
prop?
see the sword up on his hip.
Well, at least this one carries it.
Hoping and praying he doesn't have to use it. Doesn't want blood on his hands.
Best hope. Is this just a regular +1 sword?
Yeah, probably a basic one. A basic
Yeah,
+1.
it's not like the sword I'm carrying.
Vomultra is going to be looking throughout the house and is going to be very impressed by what he sees. He's never seen anything that's this extravagant before.
nice hardwood floors, like freaking 14-foot high ceilings, like floor to ceiling high fucking portraits of people.
He's almost a little bit put off about how intricate all of this is, especially with having seen the slums nearby and the state that they were in.
Good. That's how you should feel about this. It's not an even distribution of wealth, my friend. He brings you both to the study and sits you down in, on a couch. Tea, coffee, hot chocolate, or perhaps maybe a brew.
We'll take the latter.
I'll take a hot chocolate.
Make that 3 hot chocolates. As, like, the guard that's been following you this whole time bows and he just, like, walks off.
Sir. You wouldn't have to have a bendy straw now, would you?
A what now?
A bendy straw?
I pull out a metal straw and I just bend it at the end. And I toss it to him. I pull out like a copper tube. My steel defender grabs it and stretches it so it becomes really thin, and then he just bends it. just cut it. I just cut the ends off. I'm like this. It's rigid.
That'll work.
It's just a rigid metal bent tube.
I've never seen something quite like that.
Makes it easier.
Wow. Sounds to me like you haven't really been to the lower inside of town, have you?
No.
All the kids around there tend to use it.
Somehow
Well,
I doubt that.
Not quite of this quality. I am impressed.
Literally just fucking pulls fucking copper tube into my pocket and just fucking tick. Make a crafting check. If I roll a 38, it's a magic +1 bendy straw.
It's basically just a throwing dart.
Yeah, it's a fucking weapon. Like,
If you
dude,
want
literally my 5e character can just touch an item and make it a weapon. So that's why.
Look, if you want to, go ahead
Go
and
on.
roll a crafting check. If I
Let's just see
swear
if this
though,
even works narratively.
If you roll another,
oh thank goodness.
The 19 was so close. It's just a 21. I was so close to a 19. If I had rolled a 19, I would have fucking died.
That would have been ridiculous.
I just ascend. I become this setting's Bri. I just turn into a machine.
So yeah, you
Anyways.
just craft it. It's fine. It's a mundane item.
okay.
Yes.
Now,
But-
what brings you to my humble abode?
Well, we're old friends. Thought it wouldn't be too putting you out to borrow a room for the next day or two. I also had a request. As a noble family, I assume you probably have a diviner on retainer.
Well, in terms of lodging, that should be easy to arrange. Simple enough.
How are your siege weaponry holding up in these trying times?
Haven't had to use them much as of late. I fear that they may need repairs sooner rather than later.
I have the quick repair feat. Anyways,
And with winter coming upon us soon.
well, I propose a favor for a favor. You wouldn't mind procuring what I'm in need of? I could do a once over on your inventory.
That would be much obliged. Some of the town's guards require repairs as well.
If it's
And
going to be on
the
magical
demand
equipment,
is,
I might request some payment. As
I wouldn't mind. As you know, we are good for it.
it sounds like an amicable deal to me. I'll reach out for a handshake.
Now,
What
what of
does-
your part
what
of
does-
the bargain?
Well, like I had mentioned before, I would like to know what the upcoming forecasts are. I was planning on doing a bit of a expedition into the Badlands north of here, but I want to know what the coming weather was like.
Hmm.
Obviously, simply guessing based on the sky isn't going to work for such a hostile environment. So I was hoping to get what's the term for it? Counsel of a diviner. Also, possibly an up-to-date map of the region. And just general supplies for traveling in such a harsh trip.
I think we can handle that.
That sounds like a fair agreement to me. I turn to my compatriot at this point. What's your opinion on like how smooth all this negotiation is going and the fact that I move in these circles?
I'm just kind of following along at this point.
That is fair.
I'm letting you take point on all of this.
Okay. Dealing with nobles is kind of part of my character's day job, so
And I'm like the definition of a commoner, so this is completely outside of my element.
this is fair.
I'm more just aghast by like the scenery inside this room.
Oh,
Also, I
yeah.
really want my fucking hot chocolate.
Yeah,
Aw,
so the
heck yeah.
guard comes back, and trailed behind him is a butler and a little hand cart carrying the necessities for a hot chocolate.
Silverware and
Nice teacups filled to a decent point with a dark brown liquid.
mm-mm-mm.
Got any marshmallows?
We have whipped cream. Is that good enough?
I think I can make that work.
Man's asking for like a modern shit. Like, dude, it's a medieval setting.
You're right. You're right.
He's a time traveler. That's the secret. That's how the
I mean,
plot
but
thickens.
marshmallows aren't even that hard of a even. They probably have existed for quite a while at this point.
They require gelatin.
Yeah, gelatin
that just, like,
in
Condensed
bones.
bone marrow. Mm-hmm.
So they probably do
bendy
exist,
sprouts.
just not in the form that we're used to.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But
I will
yes.
take the
Eric,
cream from
just
whatever
like
container it's being held in, and just
the
like
butler takes
pile
out
a
a
fuck ton on them.
takes out like from underneath, pulls out an aerosol can of ready whip.
Look, it's a setting with magic.
And like a child would, it just like piles up at least a good foot or so out of the cup.
No, he probably has just a bowl of cream that has been
what it
whipped
looks like at this
with
point.
sugar.
He will
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
stick the end of the bendy straw into it and like hook the other end over the mask and down into his mouth.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's why you didn't want to uncover your mouse. Oh, that's right. So basically, just he takes out. There's a bowl of whipped cream that he scrapes a spoonful of out of, and he just plops it into the cup. Little things, am I right?
The little things.
They do
And
make
once
it
you
fun.
have once the drinks are all on the coffee table for enjoyment, the butler leaves, and the guard just closes the door with him inside with you.
Mm-mm-mm. I just ask about the goings on in town. How's the wife? How's the kids? How's the
Decently
how's
enough.
the I was trying to think of the name. God damn it! I was gonna say like the gay lover, the secret gay lover or something. I don't know. Look,
You
he's a
should know.
noble.
You should know
Throughout-
I am faithful to
Kidding.
my wife.
Throughout this entire
With a
time,
wink.
The Moltres is just getting very comfortable on his feet.
No, I was gonna say, you know I'm faithful to my wife, but if you must know.
But if you must know.
If you want to.
Just shooting the shit for the afternoon, waiting for the night blizzard to come through. And I don't know if he's gonna ask any more questions.
Kicks his feet up on the table.
Oh god, no, he's gonna die. Fuck! I prestidigitate his shoes clean.
Please do not put your he just gestures you to take your feet off the table. I would appreciate if you didn't put your dirty feet on my nice coffee table.
He just looks over at the guy for
We have an ottoman.
5 or so seconds, and then begrudgingly moves his feet to the ground.
It's like, please, not on the coffee table. Just use the ottoman.
He
Camera
gestures-
pans. It's a brown man.
He gestures for the guard to come over and just
That's so fucked.
That is
That's so
terrible.
fucked.
He gestures over to the guard, who then walks over, takes out a cloth from somewhere, and just wipes down the place where you'd put your feet, and then goes back to his post. And after the drinks are finished, he's like, "Well, if you'll excuse me, I have some other business to attend to. Feel free to make yourselves comfortable, and Barga will show you to your rooms."
It was a pleasure catching up. Vice, we'll probably see each other through the next couple of days as I'm milling about.
I would hope so. If you're staying in my house, it's kind of impossible to not.
I mean, with such a grand estate.
Understandable. And he leaves, and another guard appears to trail behind him. And the guy
As you
that's
do.
been watching, keep standing there.
Does anyone say anything about my steel defender?
No, they just
I mean,
kind of
constructs are
assumed.
common. Yeah,
They just
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of assumed that this is your, you paid good money for this one.
Ah, fucking fools. Get good, scrubs. Make your own. Beat the system.
And it's at this point where, if you were to look out the window, you get a good view down the mountain. And in the town square, heading towards the, in the moderate district, you would see a set of guards and what appears to be prisoners.
You're making perception checks.
Yeah, please make a perception check. I'm not gonna make it too hard.
Can I
Because I
give
know
a
that
society
you
instead?
yourself
No.
are not good.
Here comes a... Yeah.
22. Oh, that works.
Does it? At this distance?
I mean, it's kind of hard to miss them. You will see from where you are currently, heading towards the noble district, a group of a couple guards encircling people who you, even from this distance, can easily recognize.
Son of a bitch. Sip.
I mean, Sorbel's kind of hard to pick out, but Crescent
Wouldn't Sorbel be
Moon.
the only one that is identifiable? Because aren't the other ones in disguises?
No, they got theirs.
Oh yeah, their
disguises
disguises
taken
dropped,
off.
right.
Yeah. You'd
Damn.
see Carlia and Crescent Moon is encircled by these guards, heading towards the Noble District and up to the castle.
Son of a bitch.
Do you know them?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
I leave for 10 minutes and they get themselves in this kind of trouble?
Past unfortunate years?
Yes. Just like, god damn it. I can't take you people anywhere. Now I get it. Well, that might also be our problem soon enough. But for now, I'll just ask around, see if anyone knows who they are. But they should be fine for tonight. Probably, hopefully.
If you think so.
I don't.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Really? No.
All right.
What do
You
you-
know what? I'm
what
going to
do you
have
think they
your Steel Defender actually roll a perception check.
Ah, God, I gotta make a Septicept.
Yeah, on your Steel Defender.
I mean, he's also good at the Septicept. I'm bad. He's got a 4 higher than me.
Okay, yeah, that's good
Oh
enough.
shit!
Not terrible.
Your
We
Steel
rolled the
Defender
same.
would be able to notice, like, tiny little dragon constructs just throughout the, throughout the ceiling of the room
That we're in.
No, currently.
that you were in, yes.
Cool.
It points them out to me.
Yes.
I look.
They
Are they
don't-
moving?
They just seem to be watching, and that's it.
That's a weird model in this
That's-
town.
Some kind of pet.
How many are there?
2.
Ah.
They are
Drafting
very
check?
small.
Okay.
They are very small. They're not dangerous. They're just observers. Somebody likes to keep tabs on the other noble families.
Hey, Jeeves. These guys yours?
Can I make a society check?
Go ahead.
I want to know who in this town is associated with Dargons the most. Or who would have the political / financial power to get these things stowed away in other people's houses. That's exactly what society is for.
Are
I
the
mean-
butlers still nearby?
The guard that's been in the room with you honestly would not know the answer.
I'm not asking him.
I know, but the society thing, just by your short time with Brad, you would know that his family is very much associated with dragons.
I look down.
As he may or may not have told you about his family's history. If
His
he knows it.
Dargonic nature.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You think these are owned by the keeper of the house, or
No, this isn't their style. Also, look around. Do you see any more draconic decor around?
yeah, technology seems a little bit out of their reach. Could always have
Well,
paid somebody.
this house does have like it's now that you notice that there are actually like suits of armor that like all around the room as well. That their movements are subtle because
They do move.
but they do move.
They're just floating there, menacingly.
No, they're not floating there. They're standing there.
Oh.
The suits of armor, the Dargonic things are you said in the ceiling, correct?
They're hanging onto the ceiling,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
trying their best to not be seen.
No test.
Have they made any kind of reaction with us, like looking up at them and talking about them?
No, not
We
really.
we haven't really been observing them to be able to make that judgment. We just kind of spotted them.
Hmm.
I feel we should turn in for the night.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Is that a bad idea?
It is.
Hmm.
Because the thing that's going to happen for the other campaign is going to happen the same night as this.
Oh. Then I suppose we shouldn't do that.
Yeah. You should take
Put your coat
care.
on.
Put your coat on. We're going to
We're going on a trip.
in our favorite rocket ship.
I
Wanna
use
go back out
explosive
in the
leap.
cold with a fucking blizzard going out, or whatever weather was coming in.
Yes.
Man, you're a fucking slave driver.
I explode.
Don't worry. He like I'd imagine that like the crystals on your bandolier of fireball crystals just kind of emanate a bit of warmth.
Yeah.
So,
Here, hold this.
Can I have one of
Don't
those?
squeeze too hard. In fact, stay 20 feet away from me.
He picks it up, not really knowing what it is, just like haphazardly, like carrying it about.
It's more.
Well-
It's not. It's less of a bandolier and more like just a conglomerate of necklaces.
Yeah,
It's warm at least.
that'll keep you warm in these trying times. I have some questions to ask.
Well,
Now, here's the real question: do I go to the Casal or do I go to the Emeraldo household?
I imagine you start making your way towards the castle.
Well, I'm going downtown first
Yeah.
because I have to go through downtown to get uptown. So I will walk fast.
Yes, very fast.
What are you doing?
Joe,
Playing D&D.
Hi, playing
Well,
D&D
Pathfinder. With only 2 players.
Game. Oh, only 2 players?
Yeah.
Slade?
Yes.
one overpowered one and
Somebody
a
else.
friend.
Oh, hi, Slade.
Buenos dias.
He says buenos dias. All right.
So
Father
I grind down the wall.
interrupting.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
As you're making your way through the noble district, you'll be stopped by a young teenager and who's flanked by a couple constructs as well as one person-sized dragon-shaped construct.
I'm gonna put 2 and 5 together.
You look to be going someplace.
Yes. I look to be. I'm also quite busy.
You wouldn't happen to be one of my brother's allies, would you?
Is he wearing green?
Yeah. He's wearing like a large green coat because blizzard. The dragon is the dragon construct is doing its best to shield him from the snow.
Your brother happened to be a wizard?
So that's what he calls himself. Yes.
And it can't be the guy that I know.
Well,
I'm sorry. Just throwing shade at Brad.
I know you are. Well, he's
Uh.
headed up there towards the castle too. But
Completely invalidates the shit I said about him in the previous.
yeah.
We love you, Brad. Anyways. Mm-hmm.
But it appears that and I imagine he's going to try and do something stupid.
I'm not surprised.
The prince gave him a task, but I don't know if he can do it alone, and his allies seem to have found themselves in a predicament.
I happened to spot that, yes.
I imagine that you two alone should be able to handle it.
Question, what's in it for you? Why are you so interested in all of this?
Despite how I may feel about my own brother, I don't want him to die.
Insight check now. We're not very alike then.
Vermultra just looks back and forth between the two of you. Does anybody mind informing me on what the fuck is going on?
Where to begin?
I'll make it short. What did we name Brad's brother?
Shithead.
Did he even have a name? Let me
You
actually
have to
check.
check your previous stream.
Let me check the notes because Cisa would have taken notes about it.
Come on, Cisa. Be the
Don't
MVP.
don't fail us now.
You're gonna send this clip to her and she'll be like, "Ah, no, I ruined it."
Where?
TLDR. This guy's an asshole.
To kind of gather that.
Yes.
And I'm guessing the one that he's speaking about is one of the other PCs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, he doesn't have a name.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly ask him instead. By the way, why are they even here? Because he never got. I wasn't here when he got that letter. My character doesn't know why the fuck they're here. I put together that that he's part of that family, right? Because I'd be familiar enough with them. But carry on.
They're here because our parents wanted to marry him off, for him to finally be useful to the family. I, however, know that it would go against his adventurous spirit, so I made a deal with the
Condolences to
prince.
the bride. What kind of deal?
A deal where the king, by the end of tonight, should end up dead by my own brother's hands. And should that happen, he will be able to be freed from his arrangement.
So a simple case of regicide. I was worried we were getting in deep with something like tax evasion.
No, not quite like that.
Not fantasy tax evasion.
Oh God, no! The god of
Well-
taxes is gonna smite us.
Based off of the fact that you are not with them currently, you seem to be trying to keep yourself hidden. Whatever reason that may be, you might not want to head straight into the castle. where your allies are being held is there. He points towards a building built into the castle, well, built into the mountain just beneath the castle.
Into the foundation.
Yeah.
Got any secret entrances?
Sadly, no. Bursting down the front door may be your only plan.
And I make a tracking check to see if I can reverse engineer the internal workings of this fortification and potentially triangulate the potential secret entrance. Fucking Vic's
There's
gonna be like,
a s-
no, that's bullshit.
There's a secret entrance in the castle to this place, but other than that, no.
Damn.
Well, whatever we do, let's do it quickly, because I am freezing my ass off.
Not used
Good
to the
point.
weather here.
Not in the slightest.
Well, the longer you stay here, the more you will be. Anyway, best
You
be
hear his
off.
mandibles start chattering.
They just like click off each other.
Oh, and
Yeah.
he like pulls something out of his pocket and flips like a gold coin your way for your troubles.
Crafting check,
Did-
is it real?
Of course,
Did
it's
he flick it at me or
real.
did he flick it at Roy?
He flipped
Us.
it towards specifically Roy.
Okay.
Sick.
If you can, make sure that my brother at least makes it out of this alive. But if you can't promise that, then fine.
I'll see what I can do. We didn't see each other. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna start walking past him.
If it wasn't
I-
if it isn't obvious to Wings, the dragons belong to that kid.
Yes.
So he was just spying on us?
Yes.
Yes. Brad's younger
Fucking-
brother is an absolute genius of a person, and I'm
Well,
gonna say
he's an insanely gifted sorcerer.
yes, and I'm gonna say that big dragon construct that was flanking him is linked to those smaller ones in some way.
Heck yeah, bro, that's some next level shit.
And that's
Right.
how he keeps tabs on everyone else.
Nah, man's is a double classed fucking sorcerer and summoner, and he's got a fucking pair of familiars.
That is kind of badass.
Bruh, fuck that kid.
Honestly, yeah, fair enough.
I scout out the building. Do they see us in these harrowing, blizzardy conditions?
From the outside, no.
Cool. Do I see anything in this harrowing, blizzardy conditions?
There's lights on inside,
Fuck!
candles, well, torches, I should say.
Maybe we should make it a little brighter. I pull out another alchemist fire and I hand it to to Voltron.
Oh boy.
So you want to make our presence known? I'd much rather do this on the down low.
Damn.
Oh boy.
I look around. Is there a side entrance?
There are actually two entrances. Let me actually preload the scene.
Geez.
There actually are two entrances. One out front and one kind of in the back.
Can I recall knowledge on this town? Is there like a known like thieves guild or is there like a known criminal organization in town?
If there was, you probably wouldn't have interacted with them.
I was trying to recall knowledge to see if there's like rumors of one.
Hmm.
May I make a society?
Fine, go ahead.
Where's the society? Society. 18
That was almost a 2.
to
So
33. Do I know of a seedy underground of this town? Maybe a gang of some description?
There once was, but they seem to have all been captured.
Cool, that's all I needed to know. I'm going to use my Fetor, my fucking skill feat for crafting. Where is it? Feats. Tweak appearances. I'm going to adjust my appearance and my ally's appearance to give a +2 circumstance bonus to impersonate members of that criminal organization,
Why?
all right.
so that we're harder to be tracked later on.
Oh, okay, fair.
I'm trying to cover our tracks by making it to give us a +2 item bonus to attempts to impersonate them. Bitch.
Fair
So I
enough.
can do that. Same thing with my Steel Defender, but it's kind of just a robot. Okay. I keep my... Hey! You wanna see if you can hear anything inside? Gonna try. If you wanna take this quiet, then I'm gonna need to pick the locks on a door that's likely not got people on the other side of it.
And what are the entrances that we're currently aware of? Just the front
Oh
one?
God, God's dead!
Oh no!
There are 2 entrances that you are blatantly aware of.
Okay.
Hold on, I
So
need
for
to
the time
move
being,
you
I would
guys
like
and then reset the fog of war.
I would like to case the joint to like go all around and see if maybe there's other ways to enter than just the 2 that we're currently aware of.
I have a grappling hook, so we could potentially go in through the roof. If there is a roof opening of some description.
Okay, above this building is basically all
Stone?
solid mountain. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's built into the side of a mountain?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So then. Okay. I think. Oh, whoops.
You can also go through a window, if there are any windows. I don't know what the place looks like.
There are some windows on the front, but they're too small to fit through.
To the window! To the wall!
With an acid flask, make them larger.
Bro, just going through the back door.
How do I go through the back door? That's the other side of the mountain.
It's like an entrance that's kind of like
A
there's an
side
alcove
door.
for it. I guess,
Okay.
yeah. Side door.
We'll try and enter in on that side.
Okay.
I'll activate this scene and say that you guys went in through this door.
Nice. We are both trained in lockpicking, so one of
Yeah,
us will
would've-
figure it out.
It would have been easy to get in. Now is my last chance to try and like screw you guys
Now-
over.
Would you like to know something funny, Tando? My Steel Defender has imprecise tremor sense.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
So those things you're adding, I can see.
Oh dang.
I can my Steel Defender can see through walls.
Oh dang.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry, but I chose the advanced senses perk, so I was expecting my friend here to make it very difficult for me to exist. So I made it so my Steel Defender can exist.
Yeah, I'll be doing that later.
Yeah.
Upon entering the room, I will take cover behind some of these tables. Try and be sneaky.
Sneaky Stacko.
Okay.
My Steel Defender keeps up with me. Should we be rolling stealth checks to attempt to not
Make noise as you're
place
passing
explode?
through.
Yes.
Probably a good idea.
Okay. Bang. Bang. So 23 and 27 and a 34.
Let me roll some.
You don't have to roll anything. Select the creatures and check their stealth DC. It should be whatever their bonus, not bonus to stealth, their perception DC. Take their bonus to perception checks and add 10. That's their default perception DC. For sneaking, you can for most things in this game, it's not contested rolls. It's a roll against a DC, and the DC
Okay.
is based on trying to sneak past the creatures.
Well, that's a shame.
Do they happen to have any circumstance penalties for being behind a door?
I don't know if it's gonna matter.
Ah. Well,
Your
I'm not
roll
particularly
was
sneaky.
terrible, and I don't know what kind of senses this thing actually has. It's dark vision.
Check.
That's it. It says it has dark vision, and that's it. I think.
What's its perception bonus?
Plus 18.
Hey,
I rolled a 23 and a 27. So we need wait, hold on, plus 18, so 28 was the DC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Excuse me, dog. Can I help you?
You'll hear like metal clanking coming from this door.
I'm gonna do some operator ass hand movements. I'm gonna pull out my fucking I'm gonna pull out an acid flask and I'm gonna
Well,
have
hold
my
on, Speed Racer.
okay.
Let's
Dog
make
here.
it.
Hi, dog.
Let's make a new encounter. We're gonna see if this works. Let's see, I'm gonna put him
Can
in
I
hidden to you, since
can I take one of the chairs in this room and prop it up against the door that's closest to me?
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay. Roll those. Bruh, come on.
Should I be rolling perception? Wait, we're trying to sneak, so I guess we should roll stealth for initiative.
Yeah.
Can I use perception? Actually, no. Wait, which one's worse? No, I'll use stealth if I can.
Is it actually really good for your stealth?
It's way better than my fucking perception.
All right. You
Remember,
you
I
guys
have a
do have a +1 item bonus.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So I would have passed my steel. My steel defender.
Your steel
I
defender
failed,
doesn't
and my
have
steel.
the
Yeah.
and you
You're
still
right,
would have
you're right, you're right.
failed.
Yeah. If it had the cloak, it would have passed because DC was 28, but I failed. Skills. Stealth. Yeah,
That was a
Nice
really
one.
low fucking stealth roll. Shit.
item. Roll. Oh, I didn't click add to that. But 26 plus 1, 27.
All right, well, let me roll it, then I'll just edit it.
Before combat, can we say that I propped the chair in front of the door? Or would that be
Well, were we trying to go that way?
I don't know which direction we heard the thing from. I'm just trying to like block
This
off
door.
one of the ways. We heard it from that way?
Yes, from that way.
I would say that as soon as we heard the sound, that's probably the start of initiative. So,
Yes.
Okay.
if you wanted to do that at like your first turn to try and avoid more creatures coming in, then I'd say that's fair. But trying to do things before initiative starts when things
What-
would be happening in real time.
What
would
would you
be,
say the action to submit is? To pick up the chair,
Action?
put it in my hands, to move to the door, and then to place
I would
it?
say that would take you all 3 of your actions. So one is to actually grab the thing to move it. The other
Mhm.
action
Why
is
do
to
I
actually
have
move, and the last action is
grids?
to try and prop it in place.
Why don't
You know
I
what I'm
have-
saying?
Why do I not have
Yeah,
grids?
okay.
Hold on.
I can work with that.
Why does it not have grids?
What do you mean doesn't have grids? The map has grids.
The characters aren't moving on grids though.
Hold shift and drag them, and then it's because currently their thing is set to not be on grid. So hold shift when you drag. So drag them and hold shift and let go, and then move them again, and they should be on grids now. you see what I mean? So you know how to move things off the grid, right? You hold shift when you let go, and then you move to a space that's off the grid. I noticed that when I dragged a new creature into the scene, sometimes they wouldn't use the grid system until I... Yeah, see what I mean?
Okay, there we go.
That... Yeah. You're
Anyway,
welcome, God.
You didn't see that.
Do I get a helpful... I mean, my Steel Defender can see it.
You didn't see that. All right. Well, sadly for you guys, somehow actually, what was your roll? Oh wait, no, actually. Never mind. Good job. You get to go first actually because I forgot to factor in the extra 1.
Yay! So,
Alright,
I heard them
begin
coming
counter.
from this direction.
Yes, the noise coming from that direction.
Cool. Shit. Steel Defender is gonna move to here. What's its land speed? It's
Can
25,
you-
so that's gonna take a full action.
Is it possible for you to prepare 2 attacks with that character? With your main
No.
buddy and then him?
Well, kind of. Yeah. No, because it doesn't have its own... My Steel Defender doesn't have a reaction, so it can't actually take reactions as part of, like... It can't prepare an action to do stuff because it doesn't have reactions during combat.
Gotcha.
Because it's a minion. So, it'll use 1 action to move there, a second action to kick the fucking door down.
Okay, so it's opening the
Yeah, he's
door.
going in.
Yeah, so it's second action. So, from my perspective, I can see right here or here. I'm gonna quick bomber a fucking alchemist fire into there.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna target... No, an acid flask. Because they're wearing metal. So, I'm going to throw a... Where's my fucking acid flask? Strikes with an acid flask, because I have quick bomber, so that doesn't take me in action. 26! Do I hit?
That's most definitely gonna hit this poor fool.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
5, and this guy takes a... So he takes 2 splash damage, and this guy takes
Alright.
2d6 persistent acid damage.
Get that turned off. How do you turn that piece off? The chat
What
bubbles.
piece?
The friggin' not impressed.
Oh, that's gonna be in... it's gonna be in system, and I believe it's in the Pathfinder system settings for damage stuff in the thing. I can open up my game and tell you when I find it, if you want to continue
Yeah, just
with the scene. So that was 3 of my actions. I'm going to... Shit, I'm gonna grab my javelin. Hold on. I had my shield... I didn't have my shield deployed, so I have a free hand, and I did have my javelin out when we came in, I believe. So I will attempt a second throw with it. Can I see this guy? Hold on. From my perspective, can I see this guy? Yeah, I can. He probably has cover, so he's going to have a +2 to his AC. And I'm going to throw at a -5 my javelin. Let's go.
there's no cover.
That is no fucking hope.
That was so close.
That was a crit miss.
It
It was so close to a crit. And so I throw my javelin out and it zips back to my hand. Damn.
All right. Well, next, this guy is going to walk up to the door. Make a stab. Actually, I guess not a stab. I don't even need to do that. Why did I do that? Slap him with a club. I forgot to target your Steel Defender.
Sorry, bitch. Get wrecked.
And then he's gonna back away.
Did it hit?
It got a 21.
The AC of my Steel Defender is 23.
Okay, yeah, so it didn't hit. And then
Also, does the club deal non-lethal damage?
I have no idea.
Because my Steel Defender is immune to non-lethal damage, so he might have had to have actually taken a penalty to make that attack
It doesn't
lethal.
say anything about lethal damage, non-lethal damage. He does have a thing that does non-lethal damage, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't have the non-lethal trait. Okay. Some do, like, yeah, so a sap, for example, has the non-lethal, but a club doesn't. Okay.
Yep.
Never mind. I was just trying to check because the system takes that into consideration.
Vimultura, you're up.
All right.
All right. I'm
Voltron,
going to
save
take a
us.
chair,
Can you see
run over here, and I'm going to prop it against the door.
why?
In
Okay.
case there's anybody else heading from that direction.
That's fine, okay. That's 2 actions. What's your last action? You can't do
Would that be
much.
Pick it up, move, place.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess that
that'd be-
is 3
that
actions.
would be 3.
Okay. Clockwork. The automaton is now going to walk up to your Steel Defender
Come at me, bitch.
and give it a good old punch to the face.
Oh, it's token health, Chando. Go into the token health on game settings and then enable token yeah, enable chat
token
no,
images
enable
and
token
dialogue.
chat. No, enable token chat from to the token health module. It's going to be at the very bottom. Above, like, not the very, very bottom, but pretty close to the bottom.
There.
It's a toggle. There you go. Now it won't do it.
All right.
I had to find it.
35
To hit?
to hit, yeah.
That might hit.
Is that a
All
crit?
right,
is
take
the
4.
question.
Your Steel Defender takes 14 damage.
Alright, so double that. So it takes 28. Okay. You rolled a crit, right?
35.
Yeah, 35 is a crit because it
I
has a
forgot to-
23 AC.
Okay, never mind. So yeah, it was 28 damage.
Yeah, so apply the damage. I think can I? Yeah, I can't use token health. So just click enter 20, whatever it was, 28.
All right. Oh wait, hold on. I'm. All right. Well, I guess he's just gonna go for it again then. I don't know.
-5.
Yeah. A 30.
That's not a crit this time.
Yeah, it's not, thankfully. And because of what I'm seeing here, the monster's last action was a success with a strike that lists grab and its damage. No.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is
So
it using an unarmed strike or something?
the fist is the attack that they're using is an unarmed strike. Yeah.
Okay.
The monster automatically grabs the target until the end of the monster's next turn. The creature is
Nice-oo.
grabbed by whichever body part the monster attacked with. So I guess grabbed.
Nice.
Have you applied the damage yet?
I have not.
He has not. So
So
apply the 28 plus whatever the last attack did.
So 28. And
Wait.
then-
Did it have to move?
Yeah, it moved.
Okay, so it moved, used a punch so its first attack that crit. It never made the second attack, or it made the second attack and it can't grab
Okay.
because
So
the
I
grab
guess
is an action.
we'll just use the grab then.
Okay, so it punched, got a crit, and used its last action to grab.
Okay, so 28 damage is all.
Okay. All right,
Your turn again.
cool. I'm going to draw my rapier my rapier. Oh god, I'm so tempted to throw another acid flask. Let me see. Should I throw an acid flask? I should throw an acid. No, has this guy had his turn yet? The barely injured guy?
He
you
did
wanna break-
take his turn, but he missed his attack, then backed away.
Okay, so he takes the persistent damage at the end of his turn.
Okay.
So
how
he
much
needs
is
to
the
make a
persistent
recovery.
damage?
It was 2d6.
2d6. Roll your 2d6
Yeah.
and I'll roll the recovery. Is it fortitude?
No, it's just roll a d20.
Roll a random d20. All right.
What do you get?
A 2. He rolled
Okay,
a
so
2.
he's still acided up. So
Takes
he
8 damage.
takes 8 damage. So he took the 5, I believe, on his turn. Let me check the numbers. Yeah.
Hasn't the minion in the doorway taking damage too? Didn't he take the
No.
splash damage?
He took the splash damage.
Oh, he took 1 damage?
He took 2 damage. He should have
2
taken
damage.
2 acid damage.
Mhm.
And if he has a vulnerability to acid, then he would take the vulnerability as well.
I don't know. Let me check.
That is what I was about to actually check. I was about to do a recall knowledge, using Can I use crafting?
Let me
If it's a
actually see
construct,
what.
I can.
Let me see. Yes, you could.
Okay. I would like to recall knowledge crafting. Does a
All right.
32 beat the DC?
Crit.
It's not quite by 10. But yes, you beat the recall knowledge checked. What would you like to know?
Does it have any like resistances or vulnerabilities?
It has a vulnerability to electricity.
Son of a bitch! I can't. I literally can't do that.
Man.
I was so tempted to take Megavolt.
If only
Damn it!
Kai
I
was here.
should have. If only I had taken Megavolt. Right now, I'm in the perfect position to Megavolt both of them, but I didn't take that feat. So, rippin' pasta, me. I don't know if he has any like resistances or anything, right? Damn.
Because it's a recall knowledge, I'm only allowed to give you one thing, right?
It's up to you. Okay, so it's
You didn't
it's
quite
vulnerable
crit,
to
so
electricity, but
I will only give you. You didn't quite crit. I will only give you that.
well, I'm going to. I don't think it's resistant to acid. All right, I'm gonna throw an acid flask at him. This fucker.
Okay.
My steel defender is gonna take the splash, but that's fine.
As long as your steel defender doesn't have the vulnerability, you missed.
Fuck, 19. Damn it, I don't have any hero points.
Actually, it has been
So-
well over 2 hours now, so
Can I reroll that?
go ahead and
God.
give yourself. Go ahead and give yourselves 2 hero points.
Hero points.
And we started off with one, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
so you should have 3 because you've not used any. I'm gonna reroll that, by the way.
Okay.
Big reroll. All right,
29.
15, so 29. That hits. I'm gonna roll. Wait, before that, I'm gonna roll a crafting check really quick. Before I do any of that shit, obviously, except for like the recall knowledge, I do. My second action before I throw the acid flask, because I'm fucking stupid. I'm actually gonna use my overdrive because I'm stupid. I need to use overdrive because that's like half of my character's damage. Actions, overdrive, crafting check, roll. Fuck me, that's a failure. Can I use my other hero quest? I'm going to, because I'm not.
You got-
God damn it! I was so close to a crit.
No.
Fuck. All right, so that's. I believe I don't do failure. Yeah, I don't get the bonus, so I don't have. So I roll the damage for the fucking. I told you this is what's gonna happen. When they matter, I'm not gonna have the bonus. I'm not gonna have anything. So let me roll. I rolled the attack roll, so I got a 29. So let me roll the. I don't know why the acid flask won't let me. Yeah, it doesn't let me click the damage thing for the acid flask anymore.
It's
Once I
because
re-rolled it with a
you-
hero point.
It's because you rolled the hero point. It's something that we've experienced with yours too.
All right.
So,
well, I'll
Just
throw
roll
another
damage
acid
from your
flask.
strikes. Like under your strikes, you can go to your acid flask and just click damage.
So it takes 5, and then it should now be under the effect of because I have weapon specialization, so that's why it's taking 5 damage.
This guy also takes 2, right? Because he was taking
Yes,
5
and my
rage.
steel defense takes 2 as well. I want you drag the persistent acid damage thing onto both of the other nerds so that you can remember that that's there. There should be on the thing the card that says persistent acid damage. You should be able to just drag it onto them. Yeah. Just so that we remember they have it. Cool. All right, so that's my 3 actions. My steel defender is going to take a punch at this thing, because he's an advanced construct. Good night, my sweet prince. Okay, that's a hit. Damage. Fucking 16. This thing's gonna be fucking resistant to bludgeoning. I know it.
Actually,
End of my turn.
Hold on. Let me read it.
Can bludgeoning actually be strong against armor?
Actually, yeah, it is.
What's the just so subtract the resistance value from the yeah, so I had a feeling it was like resistance 5 or something. Ah. Fuck
Don't
you,
worry,
God.
there's an easy way to get around it.
Is there?
Yes. I promise
I don't
you.
have adamantine, so
No, it's something else entirely. He's gonna drop his club, pull out his crossbow, and then take a shot. Huatang. He
Minus
missed by
1.
1.
Well, good. That's a miss by 2 because of the cover.
I forgot to add cover, yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just do the math in your head. It's fine.
And then he'll probably take another shot.
So he moves, fires a shot from a crossbow.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Reload.
He dropped it. He dropped his club for a free action, moved.
Fired a shot.
Well, drew his crossbow and then fired a shot.
Okay, so he doesn't even have the action to reload.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's roll that 2d6.
And then roll a d20. This is why I fucking took Alchemist. What'd he
He
get?
rolled a 3.
Yeah! Take that 6 damage, bitch. You're still acided. I'm about to hit these fuckers with fucking fucking fire damage, Alchemist fire too.
All right,
Bruh.
Moltra, you're
The
up.
longer you're alive, the more it's gonna hurt.
These fuckers are about to have a bad time.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of like forcing them into the doorway.
I mean, it's kind of by their choice that this happened.
That is making that a little bit difficult. But I'm sure I can go right here and like take stabs around the corner.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Lesser cover, I'd say. So like maybe a +1 circumstance to his armor.
Yeah, that's what lesser cover is.
Mm-hmm.
Lesser is +1, standard is +2, greater is +4. Full cover is you can't attack them at all.
Hit me.
Make your
movements. It is your turn.
All right. That is one.
Sadly, he's not flanked. Also, the robot's not gone yet,
Am
right?
I
Shit.
currently stealthed? Because I did start this attempting to be stealthed. Are they
I
aware
mean,
that
you
I'm-
were the only one who actually succeeded your stealth check.
Okay.
So,
So my first strike could be flat-footed to this guy.
yeah, I'll say that it is. It's F for flat-footed, right?
They're too distracted by the guy throwing fucking Molotovs at them.
So I will appear around the corner and go for a stab in one of the chinks of their armor.
Okay.
Fuck.
Would you like to use a hero quest? Also,
Yes,
you
I-
weren't targeting them.
Yeah, so remember to press T on the target.
Gotcha. I will indeed roll a reroll on that.
Nat 20!
Oh, shit.
Apply that
Okay.
deadly damage!
Let's go.
Dear me.
This thing's gonna be resistant to fucking piercing, well, to precision damage as well.
I mean, it depends.
That's a lot of dice.
41 and a persistent bleed effect. It doesn't have blood, so you don't get that.
Is precision counted as physical?
Yeah, but I don't think it's considered a... Well, no, is it? Hold on. I don't think it is. I think it's just its own type of damage.
And I'm like trying to stab it into one of the chinks of the armor currently.
Well, either way, your piercing damage gets cut down by 5.
Okay.
So reduce the damage by 5.
So we're actually at 46. Well, 36.
Alright, just do that
damage.
one more time. Oh. I was gonna be like, he's only got 46 HP left. Let's
36
go!
damage taken. There you go.
And the way it works is now that they see me that I've made the attack, doesn't the thing drop off or no?
Yeah, you're no longer stealthed.
So they're no longer flat-footed to me?
Yep.
They're not flat-footed because you're not sneaky anymore.
Okay.
So I closed the door on it.
So, yeah, just put your cursor over them and hit F. Yeah, just like it's part of the same tool set that gives you the T to target. F when your cursor's over them applies
Yeah, I
flat-footed.
know. I know. I pressed F to give it flat-footed.
18.
Let's go!
That was with your multiple attack penalty. So go ahead and roll your damage.
All right.
New attack. So I do believe this gets cut.
That down by another 5.
So only 5 damage.
Hey,
And I will take this to back off as well.
well, you use an action to move, and then you use an action to stab, and then use an action to stab.
And I'm using the action plus.
Oh, right, because you have fucking retreating, whatever it's called.
Yes, sir.
Step and strike. Step and strike. Step and strike. Yeah. I remember now. You're a fucking rogue. You sneaky bastard.
Yes, sir.
All right. The soldier's turn. It's gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use...
smack that one.
Oh, thank tits. That's only a regular hit, right? Actually, that's a crit miss. If only I had riposte.
And try again. That's a 23.
That's my fucking AC before being flat-footed.
$13 damage.
Okay.
Whoops.
So, yeah.
Almost added it to the wrong creature.
Heck yeah.
All
What's
right.
his last action?
Go for it again.
-10. Let's go.
Another nat 1.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Bro. All right. I'll roll my d20. You roll me that 2d6. He rolled a 19.
9. Well, he takes the 9 damage, and then he is no longer taking acid damage. That I fucking love bombs sometimes. Think about how much damage that did to him over the course of that. I am
All right,
using
Roy,
up my
you're up.
alchemist fires. Not alchemist
best-
fires, but you know.
You're burning through them bitches, but you still have
Hold
the
on,
fire.
let me check. Let me check. I had quite a few of them. I have 2 left. I've used 2. I had a bunch. All right, I'm gonna throw a Pesh Punt. No. So because he didn't use his last action to grab again, he didn't sustain the grapple, so it comes off. It's my
Alright.
turn. I'm going to attempt again to overdrive. So actions, overdrive, roll a crafting check. For the love of God, please. I think that's a regular success. Okay, so I get the overdrive, which I believe
Wait,
should
you
be a
didn't
plus.
apply the critical fail.
Did I critical fail? I didn't before.
Did you? Did you
I
not?
re-rolled, and it didn't. I didn't crit fail. I have to roll an at 1 to crit fail. I
Oh.
think.
Didn't you roll a nat one?
Let's roll up. Let's scroll up. I rolled a regular failure because I rolled
Okay, you rolled a regular
on my
failure.
crafting. I rolled a 4. I rolled an 8 and I succeeded just now. A 4 is not going to crit fail.
Alright.
Yeah, so regular failure doesn't do anything, and that should add 4 additional damage, I believe. 2 from half my intelligence, as well as 2 from. No, do I get the extra 2? Hold on, let me. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll the damage just to see what the modifier bonus is. Just give me a second. I'm not actually gonna apply this to anyone. I just want to see what the bonus is because remember, it doesn't apply to my it's +4. So the overdrive also applies to my steel defender. So Vamultra, you're gonna see. You saw this before, but you're gonna see my character like, oh, fuck, come on, what the fuck? And then you're gonna see, there we go, and you see like the gauntlet, like blue, like normally it looks just like a black gauntlet that goes up his arm. You're gonna
Mhm.
see in runes and writing glow blue out of it, and then turn green. And then you're gonna see my steel defender also. The behind its mask is gonna start glowing green, and the joints are gonna have energy as I power up both of us, and I reach out my hand and channel power to it, and it's gonna go for a bap on this chuckle fuck. Thank you, God. I do believe that
That's a crit miss.
You fucking kidding me? Ah,
Sad.
I cannot hit anything.
That's
A
still a crit
fucking
miss.
7. Okay, last action. He's going to come here. Good night, Vamultra. Have fun. End of turn.
Alright. This this could just be bad. Alright. He's gonna reload. Step past. See the person like see who? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He looks to his left and sees a person who very much looks suspicious and proceeds to aim and fire his crossbow at you.
Fire. And I missed.
24.
You said 24.
Yeah. Against you.
I believe that hits.
Okay. Damage. You better check, though, first.
I have a 25 for AC.
Okay, so no, it does not.
It does not. No.
Alright, roll your damage. Because he's going to use his last action to
2d6.
reload. Oh.
I rolled 3. What did he use his last action for?
He used his last action to reload. Also, Discord just tried to die.
Nice. What did he roll on his d20?
He rolled a 5.
He's still fucking on. Alright, so that's a 3 more damage from the acid. God, I love being a fucking terrorist.
Alright, Vamultra, your turn.
Okay. I am going to make a roll through. Which
Okay.
will
Roll
make
through.
This
At least
should not
attempt it.
be too hard. Because let me take a look. Roll me a
Through.
Acrobatics.
acrobatics check against his reflex DC,
That's a
which you
success.
pass with fine colors.
All right.
You actually crit succeeded.
Let
on
me
your tumble
read
through.
something real fast because
You were
that
targeting
would be
the clockwork soldier when you
Yeah.
stumbled through. That's why it says you got a regular success.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Now, because I
No,
tumbled
does
through
not
him,
seem
I
like anything
could-
special happens if you do a crit success, though.
I'm trying to figure out if he becomes flat-footed for the rest of my attacks, or just the one.
Because he's got a feat.
Yeah.
Well, either way, make your attack.
I believe it's called tumble behind, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Make
I'm
your
going to go at
attack.
him with a rapier.
All right, roll your damage.
How many fucking dice?
13 damage. Holy crap.
It's still the damage that my fucking steel defender does from just a bap.
All right, well, sadly, that's the end of combat because as you stab into this guy and he starts to melt away into nothingness because of the acid consuming him, the clockwork soldier just seems to like deactivate.
I yank the rapier out of his chest and just like slash the blood on it against the wall. And then put it back in my scabbard.
While you do that, I'm going to do a skills crafting roll. Fuck you, game. 23. Fuck! Alright, I'm gonna do it again. Thank you. 33. So that should hold on. Pathfinder 2e repair action. The DC, I already checked. The DC is 24 because my steel defender is level. No, 23 is a success because the DC is 23 for a level 7 item. And my steel defender, the crafting DC is equal to its level to perform a repair check on it. So that's 2 successes. So that will be actually the second one's a crit success. So right, because I got a 23 and then a 33, correct? Yeah, sick. So I should repair it by because I'm master, right? So that's 20 HP for the regular success. And then I do believe that the crafter's eyepiece that I have gives me a +5 per proficiency level when I get a crit success. Let me quickly check that. So I want to
While he's doing
actually.
all of this, I'm grabbing this dude's body.
This is taking me 12 seconds, by the way.
Okay.
I have
I'm
quick
grabbing
repair.
this
I
dude's
can do this in
body
a single
and putting him in the
turn.
room.
When you repair an item, increase the hit points restored by 15 per proficiency rank instead of 10.
Does this dude completely evaporate, or is it?
He melts away, like the guard himself melts away into nothingness, and the thing in metal just stops moving entirely.
Oh, so this guy is actually just a puddle on the ground.
Basically, yeah. Maybe
Holy
some
shit.
bits of bones.
Bruh, I got a fucking very powerful acid. Don't fuck with me.
Holy shit. Is there anything immediately in this room that I'm currently in
That is a kitchen.
that I notice? Is there any food?
Seems like he was preparing food.
Does it smell good?
Smells like it's starting to burn.
I will go to the stove and try and or the pot. I'll put out the fire that's currently down there.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, people are saying that it's kind of a misprint. So the way that it's written is confusing because it doesn't really make sense based on the way that that repair works. So the general interpretation is that it's supposed to read to add a +5 to the amount that you heal, because it says when you succeed at a crafting check to repair, increase the amount of hit points recovered by 15 per level instead of 10. However, that's the result of a crit success normally, but it says on a regular success. So I'm assuming it's supposed to just be increase the healing by 5 per proficiency level. So it should be an additional 15 when I succeeded a crafting. So, long story short, TLDR, I heal my Steel Defender for like 100 and something hit points. I think it's full.
Yeah. Hold on,
So,
let me just.
Is there a broom in here?
anyways, so yeah, that's as far as I can tell how it's supposed to work, because I also noticed that there was a weird, like, that's not how that works, and then I googled it and people were like, yeah, it's supposed to be like this. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I'm going to come up to this guy, and I'm going to yank the rings off his fingers, and I'm gonna throw it in this pot of boiling metal in here. I know that's
Is
supposed to be
probably
soup.
supposed to be soup.
Yeah. I throw it in the cheese. Now I'm gonna break it if I can.
You're gonna break it open?
No,
Have
the
cheese
ring.
go everywhere?
The
Oh,
rings that
okay.
he's wearing. I'm trying to disable this construct
For good.
permanently, so we don't have to do it. So we don't have to deal with it.
One
So
ring to rule them all.
yeah. Actually, I'm gonna slide the ring onto the end of my rapier. I'm gonna take a hammer and I'm just gonna fucking split it using my rapier. You know what I'm saying? As in, I'm gonna use a hammer to drive the ring farther down the rapier blade to just break it in half. There we go. I'm not superhuman, but that would work because my rapier is nearly indestructible. So I don't want these guys having it. Can I look at? Is there anything to loot off these guys? Does the guard have his, his pocket change or anything?
5 silver.
Fuck you, God.
You're
He was a poor
welcome.
bitch.
Check his, you should be able to check his inventory. Did he have anything on him?
A crossbow, a club, a dagger, and a sap.
Okay, check the clockwork thing. They might have a clockwork heart or something that
It
can
does.
be
It only has
sold as
a.
treasure.
It only has a halberd
Oh,
that
all
I could have
right,
been using.
fair enough. I know because I was looking through the abomination vaults, and there are clockwork assistants that you can perform crafting checks on them to remove their like crystal bearings and stuff. But whatever. Carrying on. Do we hear
Okay.
anything on this? Does our sneaky friend hear anything on the other side of the door? Does my steel defender hear anything on the other side of the door? Because I just remembered it's also got really good perception. In fact, its perception is so good that it can hear through fucking walls.
Not right now. It
Tremor
doesn't hear anything.
sense. Cool. What happens if I open this door?
Nothing yet.
We removed the chair and set it back down at the table.
Oh, I saw that.
Saw what?
Panda, remember, tremor sense.
I know.
If they're not hidden, I can see them through walls.
I know.
My steel defender is gonna turn and just be like, whoa, whoa, hand gestures, anime signs.
He puts his hands up in like a kung fu.
Y'all want a
kinda
stealth?
Like, getting ready for fight. I do.
Yeah, let's do some sneaking.
All right. Let me see.
This is gonna suck. Let's go. No, no, they see us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
My steel defender, since it
Somehow,
knows they're there, is
though,
gonna move to here.
I'm a sneaky.
Would you like to hide, like, out of line of direct sight, like there or something. Like you're posting up next to the wall.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out I'm gonna have my javelin and an alchemist fire. Yeah, no, they're not hidden.
I know.
Can I take this time to apply a poison to my weapon?
I mean, my steel defender did kind of give us a heads up. So can I say we both take an action? My steel defender moves up.
Surprise round, sure.
It's not really a surprise round. I don't want to do a surprise round because it's still whoever gets the drop on initiative because they heard us. It's just my steel defender can see them, like it can sense them through the walls because it's tremor sense, and it gave us a heads up. So more of like its exploration activity is just to fucking sonar everywhere and give us a heads up ahead of time. So more or less just the one action to prep before this shit hits the fan. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want a whole ass surprise round. That's unfair. If I got three
Yeah,
fucking
that's-
actions,
That is true, yeah.
okay, I would like to fucking overdrive.
Sure.
I'm not gonna pull out an alchemist fire because I can quick bomber that shit. I don't need to do that. It's not necessary for me. But I would like to attempt an overdrive, like fuck, ding 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 ding. You know.
Okay.
So
Last minute adjustments to this.
Which
Encounter.
I'm gonna add black adder venom to my weapon. Which
are you fucking kidding me, game? Come on! I have a 35% chance of critically succeeding! How the fuck do I keep failing? What the fuck? I have a plus 17. I only need to roll a 23 to succeed. Bruh!
Oh, so much pain.
It's okay.
Anyway.
Oh. Oh, you're excited, little doggo. I'll roll fucking initiative.
Okay.
Ah. Bang. No, I don't want to roll perception. I want to roll initiative. Freaking. Okay. Fucking 17. I'm not rolling stealth.
Well,
I'm crying out at the heavens in rage. Why do my skills betray me at the most critical moments? Well, Volmy. What's happening?
hold on.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a lot of rolls.
Can't wait.
Yeah, you're gonna have fun. I promise. All right.
Can you have your dude back off like one space? Oh,
I
We're gonna
can.
start the encounter. Nothing happens with that one yet. I don't know which one that one is. It's that one. Okay. Nothing happens yet. Besides, maybe I'll just have them move that much. There you go. And that's all they'll do. Okay, Vimultra, you're up.
I will just sit here and ready a strike for the moment anybody enters.
Okay.
You want my steel defender here? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, well, you're gonna regret doing that, son.
What, moving him out from the doorway?
Yeah, so this one's gonna, well, this is gonna move, kick open the door. All his
As he
two
space,
solid
can I go?
motions.
That's two of its actions because there is a ruling that you can make where if a creature is going to do a simple action in the middle of their stride, that they can split their actions. It's just anything like opening a door while moving through it. You would take the action to move and the action to open the door, but you don't have to use an action to move the 5 feet to get up to the door, use an action to open the door, and then use another action to move past the door. You can use your movement throughout the act of opening the door. So that would be its 2 actions.
All right.
If you want to rule it like that, that's up to DM's decision as to how they want their game to play.
All right.
So-
Well, after that, it's gonna.
I believe
It's
one of
gonna
us said
have to-
they had a ready to action.
Yeah.
Can I take a strike now that he's in my space?
Yes.
And he is also flat-footed.
Oh wait. Oops. There we go.
Target him. Soul me.
Correct.
There you go.
I'm gonna take a strike with that. Which
Holy
currently
crap!
Black Adder Venom on it.
Roll your crit. That's a lot of dice. Too bad it's not. I saw those ones.
Okay,
Uh,
give me
let's
1 second.
see. Let me check
to read.
something with this one.
That strike has
Ah,
Black Adder.
yes. Cool.
So